Does the doggo want to come in? Hold on, guys. My dog is just enjoying life, you know what I'm saying? Hello, everybody. It's Isabella here, and today I'm going to be doing a video that is long overdue. I am going to be doing my favorite / best books of 2019. I'm basically just going to do an overview of my favorite books that I read along the year of 2019, and if you are interested to know what my favorite books were, then just keep on watching. The first book on this list shouldn't be much of a surprise to you if you are a fan of my videos, or you've been here for like about a year or so, or have heard me mention of this nice little series, How to Train Your Dragon series. You probably know how obsessed I am of this series, because I also not only love the books, but I love the movies and everything having to do with How to Train Your Dragon. So the first book I am mentioning is How to Cheat a Dragon's Curse, which is the fourth book? Yes, the fourth book by Cressida Cowell. This book is basically about fish legs being stung by the venomous vorpal, and the only cure is to vegetable that no one dares name, and Hiccup goes on an adventure to find this vegetable. I'm pretty sure they travel. Yes. They battle Chief of the Hysterics, Norbert the Nutjob, and this is just another crazy story of Hiccup, Prentice Hawk III, and I absolutely love this story. I love jumping back into this world of dragons and Vikings and all that good stuff, and all the characters are great. It brings me back home to, hear about Hiccup's adventures with Fish Legs and Toothless, and I absolutely just, I felt right at home reading this. And I'm also specifically mentioning this book out of the whole entire series that I read this year because, bitch, that plot twist, all right? Okay, that's all I can say. That plot twist was good. I didn't see it coming. It was good. So yeah, there's that. Now, since I'm going in chronological order of the books that I've read along the year, I feel like I just need to interrupt and just give a brief, actually not even brief, but like a big, huge shout out to Rick Riordan, the author of the Percy Jackson series, Heroes of Olympus series, and the Kane Chronicles series. He is such an amazing author, and the only reason why I am only holding up this book is because I don't own any of his books. I didn't rent. I got them at my town library, and I don't own any of them. I just picked this one up like last month, and I am excited to actually start reading it. But basically, just Rick Riordan, man, he's a freaking legend. Some amazing books. You know what? I'm gonna pull up Goodreads and I'm gonna show you how many of his books. I rated The Last Olympian 5 out of 5 stars. Blood of Olympus 5 out of 5 stars. Throne of Fire 4 out of 5 stars. And I did actually finish the third book. When did I finish the third book? December 6th, 2019. I don't know why I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. But, man, he's such a good author, and he knows what he's doing. His characters are all great. His storylines are interesting. When he puts the mythology into the mix, it's just so interesting and educational, which I love as well. And the relationships between the characters are great. There's so many good stuff about his stories. If you haven't read any of his books, you need to read them now. He's freaking amazing. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna forget something that I should be bringing up, but I don't know what it is. All that I'm thinking about is Rick Riordan is amazing. Read his freaking books. The next book I'm going to mention is The Crown of Midnight. It is the second book in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. The reason why I didn't bring the first book and instead brought the second book is because out of the two books, I liked this one better, and I'm definitely excited to read the third book this year. Essentially, this is about Selena. She is an assassin, and she is hired by the king to be an assassin. Wait, no, the first book is about her going through this competition where all these criminals are fighting to be the king's right-hand man, right? To assassinate people that he doesn't like or whatever. I completely forgot what the actual title is. It's been so long since I read anything from the series, but the second book is twice as intense, so many times more emotional than the first one. It's just like, bam, a shit load of emotions. I don't know why I'm whacking it around like this, but this is so much. This is like beautiful. This is amazing. I love this book. I am so excited for the third one. That's all I can really say right now. I'm just like, wow. I can't say this, but like the plot twist at the end that I didn't see coming at all. If you've read this book and you've read until the end and you just can't stop thinking about the last page, the last line, the last paragraph, same. That's the main reason why I'm so... Somebody just parked their car into me. Oh no! Anyways, there's so many noises. The dog's barking, my heater, the car. I'm so sorry. Anyways, let's just ignore it. I'm going to try and speak louder. What Kale finds out about Selena? That's one of the main reasons why I'm so excited to read the next book. Okay, next book. We're kind of going into summertime, minus the Rick Riordan books, because I did read those the whole entire summer, but just had to get that out of the way. But now I'm on to the next book that I read. It is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This is a book that so many people have recommended to me, and so many booktubers have recommended to me, but I didn't really know what it was about. I never really got into the mystery / like kind of scary section of books until I read this, and now I understand what all of the hype about this book was about. Oh my god, the characters are great, the plot, just like the all-around mysteriousness of what's going on and getting flashbacks from the past and going back to the present and just back and forth, and like different things were happening, and like all the messy family stuff that was going on here, and the stuff with the friends, and the heartbreaking ending, and when you really find out, this kind of a spoilery explanation of what really happens, but when you finally found out what happened, heart absolutely shattered, and I felt so, it's a lot of emotions, okay? That's all I can say about this book. I think that E. Lockhart did such a good job in this book, and I really want to read Genuine Fraud this year. I think I put that, I have on my Goodreads, you should definitely check out my Goodreads, I have a list of books that I want to read in 2020. I might add some, I might take some away from that list, but I'm pretty sure Genuine Fraud is on that list because I liked this book so much, and I definitely, it may not have been 5 out of 5, I don't even know if it was a 4 out of 5, but I just had to give this a shout out because I thought it was genius. Okay, we're nearing the end of this list, guys. The next book I'm going to share with you is Supernova, the 8th book in the Amulet series by Kazu Kabushi. I will never know how to say this author's name for the life of me. Kazu Kabushi, whatever. Kazu Kabu, whatever. So this is, I don't think I need to explain this because I've talked about this series for so long. It's the next installment of the book, and there's supposed to be a few more books until the end. And basically, Emily has lost control of the amulet, and her brother Navin is with alley, and they're working out their, ways to fight, and they're all doing their own things. They've all separated into like individual groups, and then at the end, I'm not gonna tell you what happened at the end. Actually, I can't tell you. That's gonna spoil it. But oh my god, I'm just so hyped for the next book. I really want to know what happens next. I'm so excited. It's so nice. Like I said with How to Train Your Dragon, it's just so nice to get back into this series, and it was so nice. It felt amazing to get back into this world. It's so magical and beautiful and just amazing, and the characters are great, and it's really cute, and it's very child friendly. So it's very refreshing to read books like these. So yeah. And the last book, I feel like I just need to give a shout out to, because I have been wanting to read this book for so long, and when I finished it, I had such mixed emotions about it. I'm just going to show you the book. It is More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. I finally know what this book is about. I finally understand why so many people love this book. And it's just, can I just say before I explain what this book is about, it's very emotional, it's very heartbreaking. When I finished it, I was just so depressed. And if you like that emotion when you're done with the book, if you like feeling depressed and you love crying and you love laughing the next second, and if you love getting angry the next second, and then you love crying again the next second, I think this is a book for you. But this was a crazy emotional roller coaster, and at times it was like too much for me to bear. But like, if you really like books that are very emotional and are also very funny and really sad, I think this is for you. This is about a boy named Aaron. His father committed suicide. He's kind of living in the ghetto area of his city, and there's this procedure where you can literally like genetically forget. Is that genetically is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Whatever. You can forget about memories that you don't want to remember. Okay, so he's just kind of also I also forgot he tried to attempt suicide himself, and he's kind of like this depressed teen trying to figure out himself in his teen years with depression and trying to figure out things with his sexuality. And I don't think I can explain anything else. It delves. Oh, is that a spoiler too? Fuck. He's questioning his sexuality because of his new friend Thomas, who really gets him to open up, as opposed to his girlfriend Genevieve, who kind of like, even though they're dating, there isn't such a deep connection as there is with him and Thomas, and it's like really just, I can't explain anything else, but it's very, it was dark and harsh for me. But I think if you like I said 1,000 times already, if you like that kind of book, this is the book for you. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment down below if you've read any of these books, which one's your favorite as well, which ones did you like, which ones did you not like. Tell me what you thought of some of these books, and tell me how your day is. What is your favorite book? Like, what are you looking for in 2020? What's your favorite book that's being, I don't even know what to I'm kind of losing my mind. It's like I'm so hungry and I haven't been drinking enough water. Stay hydrated, kids. Tell me what book you're looking forward to in 2020 and who your favorite author is. I want to start a conversation in the comments. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!